What's up, everyone? Trent here.
Along with Julia.
Welcome back to the channel, and the wait is finally over. Daredevil Born Again is here. Episode 1, Heaven's Half Hour. It is great to have Murdoch and co back on our screens. I cannot wait to see what happens, and especially after the ending of Echo with Wilson Fisk and his mayoral aspirations.
Yes.
Very excited. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
Straight off the bat,
cool.
An eerie atmosphere. Hell's Kitchen. Avocados at law. Foggy looking good. Like the beard.
Becky's Diner, eh? Love that place. Closed. Soul cycle. You're evil for even telling me. Dark times indeed.
These Hell's Kitchen nostalgia is running pretty thin with you guys. You realize that, right?
Nostalgia, reverence for the past, yet hope for the future.
Oh, that is some next level closing argument BS right there.
It's a bit fitting considering the nature of this show.
Hard to believe Sherry's retiring.
So many retiring, leaving, and it's 30% of the force in the last 2 years.
Are those numbers legit?
My numbers are always legit.
You wouldn't argue with her.
The numbers don't
Still,
lie.
the city finds other ways to protect itself.
The cheeky smirk. Josie's.
Well, we could just get out of here.
You and me? Sounds nice. Although, I think that's a distinct violation of the Friends Code.
The Friends Code.
Oh, that
Keep
thing.
forgetting about the Friends Code. No one's above the law.
Nope. Not you, Miss Page.
Flirt.
I hear you were at a real firm once.
I was. Hogarth, Chow, and Benowitz.
It's on my list for when I leave the DAs. Then why are you in a storefront?
Jesus. Remind me never to face you and cross.
Question stands.
Because it's real. And I happen to like most of the people I represent.
All that experience.
Close
You're
up to
taking her off
community.
the street. You're gonna miss this shit.
Am I? Daredevil, White Tiger. They're the
Ooh.
obsolete.
Oh, spare me the
Nice.
Thor's lament. The way I see it, the vigilantes are just like us. Some are stand-up human beings worthy of the gig. Others are just power-tripping assholes.
Josie.
Keep your cash. Tonight you're crime. You don't pay.
Retirement has some perks.
May you be in heaven a full half hour for the devil knows you're dead. What about dumb Benny?
Benny's a unique individual.
Benny is an idiot.
He's gonna walk, you know.
You sound confident. What's your game plan?
I'll keep my strategy to myself. Thank you very much.
$50 says I can worm it out of you before eventually.
You know Josie keeps a bottle of 20-year-old O'Melvin behind the bar?
Ooh.
Really?
Really?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh my god, he did it.
What? Foggy?
Yes.
No.
No way.
He does not have the game for Kirsten.
Duffy.
How dare you?
Oh, Kristen.
Don't underestimate our flock.
I'm not underestimating her.
I have learned ninja moves at my time at NM&P. Oh boy.
What?
No. He's calling the firm NM&P.
Oh, Foggy. Oh, no.
I just wish we had popcorn.
It's the best thing to do at a bar.
Oh, that was
The
cool.
zoom out was, yeah.
Can't understand anything. What? Just no. Just stay there. I'm literally around the corner. I'll be there in 5 minutes.
You're not listening, man. There's someone downstairs.
Benny.
Oh, no. The change in aspect ratio
Yeah,
was
that
a
was
great
great.
touch. Oh, no. Oh, we're getting bullseye this early. Love the glove.
What's going on? It's Benny. After that thing in Red Hook, he said he was getting threats, so I stashed him.
How exactly are you stashing people?
He's at my apartment. It's just down the street.
Oh, no.
Foggy, no.
It's a secure building, Benny. You're safe. Guy's paranoid. He's probably high.
It doesn't sound high. Why didn't you tell me about the threats?
I just thought it was Benny being Benny.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Benny's gone.
I'm sorry.
Oh, the music. Loving the remade theme.
What's going on? Are you okay? Foggy, he wanted to know where you were.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, crap.
crap.
Come on, Benny.
No.
Benny? I don't know what he's talking about. He said someone was...
No, fucking no! Holy. Get out of there, Karen.
Hello, Karen.
Oh, this is going to break Matt. Whew! Jeez. Not good when anything's a deadly weapon in his hands. He's still alive.
You alright? We got an active shooter at Josie's bar.
The sound of the heartbeat and just...
The breathing as
Yeah.
well. Ah!
Through the glass. Nice.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
He's dazed.
There's something going on downstairs.
Oh!
Anyone gets in his way, they're just gone. Hallway stairwell fight. Come on.
Oh!
Holy crap! Matt! I know you're covered in armor, but come on! I love how he uses the environment to disorientate. There you go. Dramatic flare entrance. The rage.
Oof.
Oh.
No.
Come on, Foggy. Oh! Look at what you've done. Oh, it's slowing.
No.
Foggy. No, Foggy. Bastard, Tex. The fact that Matt could hear it all going on as well.
Yeah.
That experimental surgery certainly worked on him. Love that it forms a D, the missing horn. Oh, spoke too soon about having them all on screen.
Yeah.
On screen. Charlie Cox and Deborah Ann Wall, they were great then.
That was a freaking opening.
Right?
You could have just made that the first bit of the episode and just cut it there. I think you'd have to, yeah, cool, done. 10 minutes in.
Oh,
There's your episode. Damn.
Normally ends an episode like that, and I'm like, oh god, but that was 10 minutes in.
Yeah, there's your episode. Just leave it like that.
Crumbling of justice. Nice touch.
Nice touch.
Where justice fails, Daredevil is.
It literally did just feel like we watched an hour freaking episode.
Yeah, that was great.
In 10 minutes.
That was a great 10 minutes. It's like a piece of his soul's gone.
The recall election is heating up with a field of no less than 15 candidates, including 2 former city council members. Be eligible for a massive tax review this upcoming If you've seen new street art around the city, you're not alone. The colorful and provocative murals have been popping up all around the city almost overnight.
Such a trippy angle.
Yeah. They're not playing around with the perspective.
No.
The underside of New York City, the underbelly.
You gotta pay.
Not heading to Red Hook. Red Hook's exempt.
Since when?
Since before you started wearing that stupid tracksuit.
What'd you say?
Easy, big man.
Stop it, both of you. Don't be little boys squabbling over pennies when you're set to earn millions.
Red Hook is exempt from any taxes, tolls, or other payments. You know that, Luke, huh?
Yes, Miss Fisk.
The collective return on this month's investment is $7.73 million. That will be distributed to you today through the customary wire transfers. I would prefer wire, but if you must pay cash, arrangements can be made.
So is he hands on, or is Vanessa running the operation now?
I think she may have some control, but she's not running the whole thing, because that is pure fear.
Yeah.
You left the bed I sat beside for months while you recovered. And for what? And now you walk in here and end a meeting with the 5 families by simply standing in the doorway.
That's power.
Power.
In line. They respect you.
They respect the money I make them. Protection makes people scared. Profit makes them loyal.
Loyal. Yeah. Right.
How long are you back for?
As long as you'll have me. I was broken. Shattered. And for months I had to put myself back together. And as I did, 2 things shone bright and clear inside me. The first was my undying love for you.
And the second?
What we could do for this city.
The The aspiration.
I would have to step away, and anything I was involved with could never be perceived as illegal.
When you were gone, I made this business bulletproof.
Yes, good. I've been informed that I have the 25,000 signatures. It's time.
Interesting.
Time to announce the campaign.
It's such an interesting way for both of them to be.
Yeah.
Nothing's given away.
Nope. The shields are up and it both feels like they're playing each other. Aw.
Questions about the state of crime here in New York. Daredevil's been gone for a really long time.
Crime is just so out of line over here. You can't even go out with your family?
And we need him back. I just wanted to catch you alone. See how you are before tomorrow.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm fine.
Which is what people who aren't always.
No, really, I'm all right.
Your statement at sentencing is the kind of thing that can bring up a lot of anger and pain and go sideways pretty fast.
I know.
Have you heard from her?
I have not, no.
Well, when the time is
I know
right.
what you're trying to do. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
That's why it's a. That's why it's going to be a very emotional sentencing.
Yeah.
As you know, I've stood in this court many times. But as I sit here on the other side of the court, it occurs to me that justice will not be served today. It won't be served because whatever sentence is passed, Foggy Nelson, only his mother called him Franklin, will still be dead.
Completely heartless. Karen? Yep.
Apologies, Your Honor. It won't be served because I don't get to see him again. We don't get to see Foggy again today, or tomorrow, or ever. Because my friend is dead. Killed on the whim of a violent and disturbed man. A self-styled assassin with a grudge. In the absence of justice, the court can't punish this man. And I urge you to do so. To the fullest extent the law allows. Because that punishment, that is the closest any of us will ever get to justice.
I have nothing to say, Your Honor.
Your response does not surprise me. You
Moses.
showed no mercy that night in Hell's Kitchen and have shown no remorse since. So this court feels compelled to respond in kind.
Cool, Judge.
Benjamin Leonard Poindexter, you have been convicted of 11 counts of murder in the first degree. You are hereby sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for each count to be served consecutively.
The reaction of both.
Where?
Yeah. Feels very Law and Order. Police procedurally.
Can we go somewhere? Maybe grab a cup of coffee or something?
I don't think so, Matt. I don't really want to do that.
You know, it's funny. I know you're lying. I'm just not sure who to, me or yourself. You tell me, Karen, what do you expect me to do here? What do I need to do to have a conversation with you? I've tried calling, I've left messages.
No, I know, you're right.
So what do you want?
I just was busy.
Oh, don't give me busy. I can't.
My friend died too, Matt.
Both breathing in your own ways.
You didn't talk to me for weeks. I was halfway in and then halfway out.
Take some minutes.
Okay. I came for Foggy and I came to say that I am sorry it ended and I'm sorry that I didn't call. But I'm really glad that you're doing so well.
Yes, externally.
It's a facade.
I refuse to believe that a tragedy had to destroy everything.
But it did. What are you gonna do about Daredevil?
I made a promise to myself that I'd let the system handle it. All of it. Besides, I'm not him anymore. And I won't let myself be.
A little touch of music.
And you think that will help?
I don't know. Doesn't make it worse.
People he loves can't get hurt if he doesn't be Daredevil anymore.
Yeah.
He feels.
Can you just wait for 5 minutes?
I found this at Josie's. I thought you might want it. Take care of yourself, man.
A subtle touch of red.
Good evening, New York. My name is Wilson Fisk.
Oh no. Just when it couldn't get any worse for you, Matt.
Vigilante.
decent people. Tonight I'm making a commitment to fix this system, to fix our city. Tonight I'm declaring my candidacy for mayor of New York.
Mayor Fisk. The worst person you know is running for mayor, Matt.
The cuts between are just beautiful.
Your message points for the debate.
My message is very clear.
If your polls are as good as you say, then neither Mr. Fisk nor his candidacy needs...
I understand that some of your ideas and staff are refreshingly unconventional, but we are a dark horse in this race.
I'm sorry. He's right. Look, I've been watching the socials and everyone is talking about you. I mean, a lot of engagement, a lot of depth, a lot of spread, people sharing memes.
I hate buzzwords so much.
Is trending hard. We should not change a thing. I just want to say that I am so stoked to put you over
Why do
the
I
top.
suddenly want him punched?
He looks so irritated.
Yes.
God, he's huge.
Yeah.
Daniel Blake.
Daniel, impressed with your enthusiasm. Tell me, you're a young person living in this city here. Why would you vote for me?
Straight up, because you get shit done. You made things happen for yourself, now you make things happen for New York. And Mayor Fisk. That's the coolest fucking thing on the planet.
He canvassed 2,000 signatures for us, and he was cheap, sir.
I wonder what
Cheap's the word.
Yeah, and I wonder what underhanded tactics have been going on behind the scenes.
You know, your boy might actually be a moron.
He's not my boy, and Madison is rich, so we call him a savant. Hey, remember, you've got that client meeting this afternoon? I do it myself, but I got this deposition.
Oh, yeah, right. Remind me?
Heather Glenn, doctor in Tribeca.
Right. Malpractice?
Oh, we didn't get that far. Can you just meet her? See if we're the right fit?
Yeah, sure.
Great. 3:30. Manhattanville, coffee.
Friends are assholes. So yeah, there's something about this. I haven't voted for mayor in like forever.
Please, me, the...
Oh.
Hell yeah, I'm watching the debate. At least Fisk is interesting.
This is very timely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially contrast to the conversation he just had with Karen about, you know, I'm not that man anymore, I don't need Daredevil. This is what happens.
Matt Murdock?
Dr. Glenn, hi. Nice to meet you. Kirsten's sorry she couldn't make it, but you're in good hands with me.
I don't usually meet in coffee shops like this, but anything for Kirsten.
This is why Kirsten set you up with her.
Yeah.
I used to consult on some of her cases when she was at the district attorney's office.
Huh, she didn't mention it. Yeah, I faced off against her a few times myself. I guess you could say we went from adversaries to partners. What are you looking for in legal representation?
Excuse me?
What are you hoping
Set
Murdoch
up.
McDuffie can do for you?
I'm a little confused.
Go, Kirsten.
I was just about to ask you what you're looking to get out of therapy.
Oh!
You're looking for a therapist.
Yeah, she told me you're looking for a lawyer.
Kirsten.
I can't believe she did that.
It is kind of funny.
What a waste of time.
Is it
Hey,
though?
she did it to both of us.
That's what I mean. I'm saying it's annoying. Yeah. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm just not sure what she was thinking.
Yeah, she knows I don't date lawyers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, your hours suck and you argue everything.
It's kind of a sweeping generalization.
See what I mean?
Please, Heather, forgive me. Please sit. I apologize. I am gonna kill Kirsten.
Oh, please do. For both of us.
So you're from Queens, huh?
How did you know?
Accent's still there.
Like hell it is.
You've worked to shorten the A's and the O's, but you can still hear the effort. It's slight, but it's there. Don't feel bad. It's a blind thing.
Wow. So where are you from?
37th and 8th.
Hell's Kitchen. Tough guy, huh?
Not at all. You been to the kitchen lately? Now, Queens, that's rough.
You've been to Queens lately?
Yeah, only for Sal, Chris, and Charlie's.
The lawyer from the kitchen's got good taste in sandwiches.
I love it that you don't even need to hear him speak and you can tell the charm.
So?
That's not funny. That is inappropriate. It's unethical and it's kind of creepy, if I'm honest.
And how did it go?
You're an insane person.
No, I'm your friend. You can need a little something if you know what I mean. And so does she.
No, I don't know what you mean, and it was a disaster.
You liar. Oh God, I can read vibe with people.
No, you
When are you
can't.
seeing her again?
I'm not having this conversation with you.
In all seriousness, you need this. It's time. Don't mess this up.
I don't have
Cherry is here. You want to tell me why you invited your hatchet man?
He's not my hatchet. He's my investigator.
Oh, whatever.
I'm just doing some due diligence. Stay out of my private life.
That's never gonna happen.
At least she's honest.
Yep.
All right, you can text me a number. Just so I can apologize for your inappropriate behavior.
Totally not for another date.
Talk to a lot of people. Half the cops hate Fisk's guts, the other half dive off the Chrysler building for him.
What about the campaign?
Completely buttoned up. Every dollar accounted for, every income source absolutely clean. He came in late, he came in a lot of cash, and it's working for him.
Yeah,
He says
Vanessa
wife's
came
some
in
kind
bulletproof.
of investment sorceress.
Yeah, she is.
If I didn't know better, know him better, I'd say he sounds sincere. Like maybe he wants to actually do something for the city.
Look who you're talking about.
In his own perverse way, he does.
I don't know. I know. Well, if this city actually elects him, then maybe New York's getting the mayor it deserves.
That's me. That's pretty goddamn cynical, man.
Or maybe I'm just wising up. Let it go. It's not our job. I mean, you could. I mean, let it go.
Do it.
Hey, thanks.
The pool's still there.
He's an animal. That sort of person brings out the worst
roasting
in other
people.
people as well.
Politicians, criminals, all the same breed, man.
Why are we even talking about this? You know, he supposedly crushed a guy's head.
Good rumor. Crushed his head. I mean, I'd actually like to see that.
Oh no.
I myself have endured vigilante violence. And I can assure you there's nothing nuanced about getting shot. I have to say, I absolutely agree. Well, you're opposing Kresna. You propose registering the vigilantes. That's like making a grocery list of cancers. I propose treatment.
Ooh. Ooh. Treatment as opposed to registry. Fisk can fix it.
Oh, the sound of this is just beautiful.
It's been some time, hasn't it?
I was wondering if we could have a little chat.
Yeah. I'd be delighted.
The one man who can screw everything up for me.
Your step is lighter. Lost some weight.
Lost weight.
Gained muscle.
I'm not gonna spar with you, Murdoch.
No, I wasn't asking you to.
Well, I'll admit it's not entirely unpleasant to see you again. It's been a long time. Life has happened. You have children?
No. You?
No. I tried to mentor someone, but... Well, that's the closest I've come.
Nice echo flashback.
Shoot you
Callback.
in the face.
Yeah. Now, younger generation, what can we do? You're keeping tabs on me.
No, I'm not. Call it professional curiosity.
What profession would that be?
I'm a lawyer.
I've never been to this place before. I miss Becky's Diner.
Me too. Yeah, I don't make it to Hell's Kitchen much these days.
Neither do I. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you. You're a real man of the people now.
A rich man, by his very nature, is self-serving. A mayor serves his city.
Huh.
You don't seem entirely convinced.
Can you blame me?
Yeah.
Considering you've tried to kill me a few times over
Multiple
the years.
times.
As you have.
No. Incarcerate, maybe. Kill? Never.
I wonder if your darker half would agree.
That part of my life is over.
Well, tragedy can transform a man.
Two men with their darker halves
Friend.
seemingly.
I had nothing to do with his death. I kept that promise.
But now the Kingpin is back.
No, he's not. My time away, let's say I followed a road less traveled, and at its end I found a new man.
Mayor of New York.
Soon.
Why is it I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system?
Things are not good out there.
New York's what it's always been. With a few unsettling exceptions.
I'm gonna make New York a better future. Why did you stop being a vigilante?
Vigilante is a loaded word.
Parlance of our time.
My best friend was killed. The line was crossed. I felt like I lost the privilege. And despite the good that I was doing, I was causing damage.
I was told you tried to kill Benjamin Poindexter that night.
Why didn't you?
It's hard. It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power that has over us.
If anyone would know.
I was raised to believe in grace. That we can be touched by the divine and transformed into a better person. So if you say to me that you're a new man, I say fine.
That ticking clock
That
is
ticking
unsettling.
clock is so unsettling, yeah.
But you should know I was also raised to believe in retribution. So if you step out of line, I will be there.
Yeah. Complete polar opposites.
This caution that you're giving me, who's it from?
You?
Murdoch or
the devil?
You liked being on that rooftop with Dex. You liked how it felt, didn't you? Dispensing justice.
No, because he lost his best friend.
Just stay in your lane. I'll do the same.
I'm going to be mayor of this town. And when I am, I will not tolerate people running around in silly costumes.
There's the threat back.
Should you go back to any of your old activities, there will be consequences.
Ditto?
Well then, it appears we really do understand each other.
And who rises above his nature. Good luck with that, Murdoch.
Good day, sir.
You're trying to say Matt's got a violent nature, but he said he could have killed him several times, but didn't.
But we are seeing a surprising strong turnout early for Wilson.
Yeah. I like that he keeps that on him.
You tell Kirsten we were going out tonight?
Wouldn't give her the satisfaction. I'm icing her as punishment.
Punishing her friends? That seems very well adjusted.
Mental health is knowing exactly when and how to act out.
Ooh.
53% of New Yorkers, Wilson Fisk has been elected the one.
Oh,
no!
It's gonna ruin your date.
We won. Fisk won.
How do you know?
The TV in the bar. Good ears from him.
If you don't mind me asking, you seem pretty involved with him. Is there a history there?
You don't know the half of
Just
it.
a few times over the years. Underneath, he's a monster.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry. I just found it. You okay?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Scared me. It's all good.
I love how they have him just towering over everyone.
Yeah.
I'm superior in every way. The Money Sorceress. It's beautiful. Beautiful shot. In the shadows.
I know about Adam, Vanessa.
Do not kill him.
I'm not that man anymore.
Promise me.
Promise.
Probably should have added don't hurt him, not just don't kill him.
Well, it's a very underlying threat of the I know about Adam.
Yeah, but then also I'm not mad anymore.
Yeah. Because he got what he wanted.
Tonight you have ushered in a new dawn.
Or just the musical.
Peace on the streets.
You can't carry the weight of a city on your shoulders. New York will get by without you. She doesn't give a fuck, remember?
Doesn't sound like professional advice.
That's, because I'm not your therapist, Matt.
Ooh, go Matt!
No, this is not good. I can't stand it when Kirsten's right.
It's not good because, I love it. Will you allow yourself happiness, man?
Tonight. And every night. I love New York.
Now I'm going to shape it into my vision. Fisk's two sides. Fisk in his ivory tower, Matt on the streets.
Mm.
The red glow.
Mm.
The flashing becoming more and more consistent and quick. That's that was
a ride.
A huge ride. That was a epically, like, the length of that episode felt like it was just so much.
Damn. Yeah.
So much went on, especially that first part when Foggy.
That first 10 minutes was an absolute freaking roller coaster.
And then, you know, we got 1 year later, boom. We got Fisk. Yep. Oh, yeah, that was a lot. That
was a really great introduction.
Yes, great setup for the rest of the season. Yeah. The slow pacing of getting the perspective on Matt and Fisk was excellent to build up where they are after Fisk dealing with Echo.
Yep.
And Echo schooling him. And Matt losing Foggy. And Karen.
And Karen as well, yeah, definitely.
Yep.
It's a morning
his
of
friendships
two
fractured.
different friendships, yeah.
Yep. The perspective of him being with Kirsten McDuffie and joining that law firm especially after Foggy was flirting with her at the bar.
Yeah.
Like, you know, especially with the, you know, we're with the community. Our law firm is a corner shop in the community, and then going up to a
high rises and
top tier law firm
out of Hell's Kitchen as such.
Yes, and the running thread of we should have gone to I think it was Karen's Diner, but it shut down, and then Fisk lamenting about it being shut down as well.
The play between the two stories having that almost same track, where they're following and just having that moment of kind of intersect, but not touching at the diner, to be the threads that are not empty, where it's you stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine, and you'll be fine. Is that coming from Daredevil or is that coming from you? And Fisk going, are you being Fisk?
Yeah.
Or are you being
the Kingpin? Yeah.
What are you?
If you go back to your activities.
Absolutely beautiful, and having throughout, like from the start, the year later, from the touching of the coats down to that moment to have it peak in the diner.
Well, the last thing you want is Fisk is Wilson to put on that white coat.
Yes,
that's the last thing you want, and he was hovering over it.
That hover, yeah, because what's the best way to show your organization threats? What you just walk in here, don't say a word, and everyone leaves.
Everyone leaves. The fear in everyone's face. Even Vanessa had it too.
Even Vanessa had it, and that relationship that they have is amazing to watch on camera, because it is so unsettling, but it's for like many different reasons.
Such a perverse relationship where he's so obsessed and will do anything for her.
And she knows it.
She knows it.
But
and
she also knows it.
Yeah, she knows the control she has over him and the manipulation she can have, which that was basically as soon as they started in season 1 on Netflix, she started doing some manipulation and got the lust for the power that he has.
Yeah.
But her little jab of, I stayed by your bedside and then you just disappeared.
He disappeared, yeah.
And then I know about Adam.
Yeah. It's just the interesting
Which
talks,
I'm assuming is an affair,
yes.
not a
I definitely assume affair. But the interesting, during my time of rebuilding myself and picking the pieces up of myself, I discovered this. What's more or less happening to Matt with that rebuilding of himself, without his friendships and without his 2 closest confidants there, and removing the part of him of Daredevil as well to rebuild himself, where Fisk is going, I'm rebuilding myself not as Kingpin. It's amazing.
Yeah, and the whole concept of each one's nature, where Matt is, I believe in grace and retribution. And Fisk is, if you have a violent nature, you need to give into that, and that controls you. And him trying to get through with it, you felt good on that rooftop when you threw Bullseye off the roof, where
and
there's a crucial moment in that where he wouldn't have had Foggy not died.
Yep.
It's not that he has a violent nature, it's that he was, I'm going to say, he's putting his guilt, his Catholic guilt and retribution on himself, punishing himself for allowing his friend to die, especially after Foggy had just said that he put the witness in his home because he didn't want you doing...
Yeah, he didn't want the temptation
to come back.
Yeah. But it was such an interesting point too in the conversation, because you saw the merging almost about to happen, where it was an agreement of, cool, we'll leave each other alone.
Yes.
And then he says that and you just watch the diversion.
Yep.
And it's just brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know exactly. And Matt just standing up going, thank you for letting me know exactly where you stand now. I know exactly every single thing and motive you have before you do now.
Yep.
See you later.
But thinking about just how Fisk rose to that point, he's always been powerful. He's had his toes in various pools of various
toes,
puddles.
things, limbs.
Everything's in a puddle somewhere.
Yeah.
And again, there's so many parallels to real life of the city saying, we don't care that a felon's going to be elected. Like the guy, it's an interesting rumor that he smashed a guy's head in a car. I'd like to see him smash some heads.
Yeah.
Very, very relevant very relevant scenes there.
Yeah.
But just we got BB Urich, who I'm not sure what the relation to Ben Urich will be, but obviously has some relation to Ben, who died in season 1. So it'll be interesting to see her role, because Ben Urich throughout the Marvel Universe is incredibly important as a investigative journalist, and is basically the heart of the news world, along with Robbie Robertson. I'm not going to dismiss Robbie; he just works at the Bugle. But it'll be he was a big vacuum that I was very disappointed that they killed him off in season 1 on Netflix. So I'm glad that they've now got another Urich. Urich is Lars. Another Urich that is fulfilling that role, and I think she's going to play a very important role into exposing Wilson. We got a glimpse of White Tiger.
We did
in the surveillance footage
of the bodega.
Again with the seeming increase in vigilantism.
Yes, it was really nice for them to talk about the rise of vigilantism and not show it. In the sense of, New York is not safe. You can't go out with your families. Everywhere feels like, especially since Daredevil has gone. But then even just removing Daredevil, still having the talk of all these masked vigilantes.
Yeah.
So they were all still there. They were all still playing a part.
And the fact that was such a big point of mayoral campaign.
Yes, and not show one.
But not just of Wilson. Of the opposite runner as well.
I would have loved, and this is going to sound really weird, but I would have actually really loved to have watched that debate.
Oh, right.
Between Fisk and the other candidates, just to sit there and to have the, oh, yes, I agree with what... Shut up! You're lying through your teeth, and just have Fisk do that kind of bit, but take him down and just watch the kneecaps almost go out of the guy just by
metaphorically.
Fisk being Fisk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that just shows how good D'Onofrio is.
Oh, as an actor, he's amazing.
Just so his expression when it calls for it, but the way he delivers his lines, they cut when they need to cut. They're unsettling as hell, and it gives almost everything he says. There's a meaning behind it that is not being said, but you know what he's
What is
saying.
it implying? The camera angles and camera usage
So
and
good.
cuts in this was just brilliant.
Yep.
To portray Fisk as being as that
Big
diner
as he
scene
is.
again, I think we commented on it during the trailer.
The reaction,
The
yeah,
reaction,
the trailer, yeah.
where he is literally taking up over 2/3 of that booth.
And he's lost
looking
weight.
So uncomfortable. It's like, you lost weight, put on muscle. Don't intimidate me. I'm not here for a fight.
Yeah.
But to sit there and to have that camera angles
Do you wanna
where
spar him, Matt?
it's all looking up.
Yeah.
Or it's looking
Looking
down,
down.
and everyone is literally shoulder height to him. He puts on the jacket and you can tell, yes, he's lost weight because the jacket looks bigger. It's not tailored.
But then
As if
next
it
to a
was-
normal person,
Yes!
he's still huge.
He's still huge. It is very interesting choices in camera work and in costuming as well, to sit there and to go not have a fitted, tailored suit to him after coming back from recovery, but to still be at that slightly larger, where it's like, I need you to remember what I was, but also what I am.
Gandolfini's son is going to be interesting because they kind of, he caught Fisk's eye with his spiel. You know, he got 2,000 signatures. I can see him being an enforcer or someone that Wilson gets to go and convince some people to do some things. Because
Punchable face.
it's a good character
It's
though.
a good character.
When
It's a good character to be that unsettling, that quickly,
and that annoying,
and that annoying that quickly. It's really good acting,
and I can
it's
see
really good writing.
and I can see him. There's been rumors of him being the Rose, who's Fisk's son, but I can see Fisk taking him under his wing as a protege to take over his empire if he's got, because even just in that there was the aspirations were there, his eagerness, he's wanting to, you know, you don't need to change anything, you're trending on everything, blah blah blah. So that's going to be interesting. Poindexter's still alive. The experiment on his spine worked to fuse him with it's not adamantium. I forget the name of the metal. Starts with C. Coilium.
But 11 consecutive
life sentences. Yeah. And
the reaction in the courtroom between the two,
Matt, just the pure fury
that was coming from Matt, and the absolute, I won't say like nonplus, but the relief for her, but it was a different emotional. Yeah. It was so interesting,
and the scathing words from the judge.
Yeah,
I really like the first half, feeling like that courtroom procedural, Law and Order style show, and then we get the big moment where Fisk has just come out of the building. Boom, there's Matt. But we're getting Matt kind of rebuilding his life. We're seeing a bit of happiness coming through.
Yeah.
And I'm really liking Kristen McDuffie, also another one in the comics that he dates. Matt Pools. Matt's
got some pull.
Matt's just he's a ladies' man.
He is.
But yeah, it's interesting that they've pulled various elements from various storylines, and I'm liking it. So I'm liking it so far. They've mashed it up pretty good, because we've got the whole Mayor Fisk leading into the Devil's Reign timeline. You've got elements from Mark Waid's run, and obviously the aptly titled Born Again Miller era. But it's going to be a great It's going to be a great first season. I mean, just the sound effects.
Oh, the sound effects.
The lack of sound, and then having the ticking clock, the heartbeat.
Yeah.
When he was giving his mayoral address, there was the static that was coming over.
Yeah.
Just little effects to give unsettlingness. And then at times they were showing pictures of New York, and it was just blur. It was not a clean, crisp picture. It was this is a city that's
never in focus.
Never in focus. It's very distorted.
Yeah.
And that the different perspectives of characters, the different perspectives of the city, camera angles. The first thing we see of Kingpin was him upside down eating his food with the Chrysler Building in the background. Like that in itself, you could break down to talk about. He represents the underworld and the underbelly, the opposing dark half.
The opposing dark half, the turning of his world as well to go, I want to do
got
something
turned
good
upside down. Yeah.
Like, it's so English. English studies and film studies of it, but it's such a good example of it.
Yeah.
Not just why are the curtains green? No one gives a shit. Why do the tilt? The turning of his world upside down to something different, the changing of perspectives, the duality of the two. It's fantastic.
Duality of man. Yeah, no, great first episode.
Good first episode.
Cannot wait for the rest.
Second.
Yeah, cannot wait. Tell us your thoughts on episode 1 in the comments. I'm Trent.
I'm Julia.
As always, keep it nerdy.